Because I haven't been talking. Ah, see? Hi. It's just me. It's the Just Me show. Hey everyone. It's my stream. It's special Thursday night edition of my stream. Excuse me, it's my stream now.
Okay. That should be good now.
Maybe.
Hear myself, but I'll
I
have
can
to
hear
live
you.
with it, I guess. What?
I can hear you.
Okay. You know,
Let me-
it says I'm on the stream. I looked out so that wouldn't happen, but I guess I was wrong.
Can you hear my imaginary friend?
I don't have any friends.
Oh. Okay.
Shit. Sorry.
One.
Listen to myself, but I'll do it later.
I mean,
Fuck it.
I can turn down me if I'm too loud, because my gain's all the way up and I'm
Wait, no,
sitting
I can
closer to the mic than I usually am.
I made myself louder, so that means I get to hear myself even more. That's lovely.
Yay!
Alright, whatever, let's get on with it.
Just get on with it.
Just gonna make a Monty Python joke, but I'm not even that unfunny.
You're
Well,
right.
it's-
Monty Python is really unfunny.
No, you know what I mean, that referencing Monty Python and the Holy Grail is incredibly played out at this point.
Crisis City.
Yeah, it's a 9/11 level or something.
Oh no.
The whole city's
That's
on fire.
speaking of unfunny and
Wait.
unoriginal.
Wait, I remember this level.
Yeah. Start by skateboarding down concrete and steel. Because
As you
skateboards
do.
can't melt steel beams.
No. I mean, there's a lot of building here that have fallen down.
Just to catch you up, in the story mode, after that
City's on fire.
snow level, you get sent to the future by Eggman. And this is the future after Iblis destroys the world or something.
This is the future where Sonic 06 has won.
I should probably stop doing that. Wow. It's really distracting hearing my voice on like a 30 millisecond
The whole
delay.
city's on fire.
I swear there's a way to set it up so that wouldn't happen, but it appears I forgot how to do it.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna not. Yeah, that died in the same bit 3 times. So.
I'm just gonna not.
And that's a good sort of mantra to have about this whole game, really.
Yeah.
Iblis is Muslim Satan. This is some really incisive political commentary.
This development team really went all out.
A little known fact, they actually got Christopher Hitchens as a story consultant.
Wow. I thought you were gonna say Christopher Lloyd. I don't know what would make more sense.
I was thinking about either doing a Christopher Lloyd impression talking like Christopher Hitchens or vice versa, but I realized I couldn't do either. So I just kind of gave up.
Yeah. You gave up before you started.
Marty, the Islamofascists!
God. Well, he does get shot by Libyans. So it's like kinda close.
Yeah.
The whole city's on fire.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a joke.
Yes.
There's always something new to discover about Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
You learn something new every day about Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
If I wasn't a lazy piece of shit, I would edit in a more generic term but I am, and thank you.
You're welcome.
So it seems, aside from that first level where they made you go through in reverse, really the only thing they do is add a bunch of spike balls and more enemies. Like, there's just a bunch of spikes strewn about haphazardly.
That's really good development. They're like,
keep in mind, this cost me extra money. I'm pretty sure each of the very hard level packs for the 3 characters were $3 each.
Oh.
So I spent $9 on them collectively, and I spent $20 on the game. So this is almost half the cost of the actual game.
Surprisingly, not the worst $30 you've ever spent.
$29, please.
Well, okay.
There might have been sales taxes or something at some point.
The chat is saying Jared speak up.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
Oh. I startled myself because I looked at the screen and he was falling, so I thought I did something wrong.
What's the worst $30 that Jared has spent? Oh man, I don't know, because I'm not him. I'm sure there's a lot of candidates.
I mean, most $30 that I spend are the worst $30. Alright, I think the levels should be better now. So that's a good way to start out a section of a level, just you falling like 20 stories.
Do you want me to yell into my microphone?
Oh, well, fuck you. There.
I'm just a quiet person, okay?
That should be better.
No need to point it out. You know, I don't really appreciate these personal attacks. I'm not that quiet, okay?
No, you're very quiet and it's all your fault, not mine. I keep forgetting that the springs completely cancel out any horizontal momentum, so you have to homing attack forward, or else you just kind of go up and down forever. Despite the fact that Sonic is ostensibly a game about going forward, there's a bunch of shit in it that makes you stop going forward.
Yeah.
And there's other parts where they make you go forward really fast right off of a cliff. So it's like on average, you're going at a reasonable pace.
Yeah.
But every individual incident of movement is completely wrong. Well, also I got distracted by hearing myself talk and I homing attacked off of a cliff.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your feedback.
I'm glad that you appreciate my feedback.
I'm glad that you're glad that I appreciated your feedback.
Okay.
I'm glad that you're okay with that.
I am okay with that, and I'm glad that you're glad that I'm okay with that.
That bit really isn't going anywhere.
But I'm glad that bit. No, I'm not gonna continue.
I'm glad that we're on fun.
Because that lets other people be funny.
Yeah, they can. It's like a choose your own adventure book, except they have to make up with their own jokes.
I will gladly give up my own funny so that someone else can be funnier.
Well, what an altruist.
I know.
I forgot that I was playing for a second. I just kind of zoned out when it was doing one of the scripted auto-scrolly bits. And then I remembered I was playing and I got sad.
For like 2 seconds, you thought you were watching a movie.
I mean, granted, this would still be a really shit movie. What? Oh, wonderful. Great. I mean, excuse me. Great!
I'll go get my stuff.
I just realized that CDI Link is basically Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Like, Jeffrey Wilbur could probably play Sonic.
Maybe he did.
Maybe. I'll have to ask Gay Magnus about it.
I can't confirm nor deny.
Or Rumblebox, or whatever the hell her name is now.
Maybe I was Sonic the Hedgehog's voice actor this whole time. Because I do such a good Sonic the Hedgehog that, you know, it had to be me.
You would have been like 8 or something when the first voiced Sonic game came out.
Yeah, because I'm like 47 years old.
What?
The first Sonic the Hedgehog game came out
It was 91,
19...
but the first one with voices in it was Adventure, which was like 99. So you would have been 8.
Excuse you. I would have been 8.
That's what I said.
Don't tell me what I would have been. I'll tell you what I was. Sometimes I just say shit and it just doesn't make sense at all, and you just have to ignore me. It's fine.
Okay, I'll be sure to. I'll just pretend you're not talking.
Right. Cool.
Man, I'm
like,
so
crap,
lonely
what's
here.
wrong?
I wish someone would call in or something.
Yep. Jared, it's your
They're-
subconscious.
Oh no, a ghost.
Jared, it's the ghost of your friend Mo.
I don't have any friends.
That's because you didn't let Mo into your house.
I'm so. Hey, I didn't even kick him out. He left of his own accord after telling me it was him 3 times. I
Yeah,
was
but- oh.
hospitable to Mo. I didn't even realize what was going on until he had already left.
Maybe the garage door will stop. I don't know if you can hear that.
I can't.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I don't know what to do here. 'Cause last time I just kind of fell out and died. And I
Yeah.
guess I can cheat, but
Did you call the caps the caps?
I did not.
Oh, arrived.
I thought about it, but I figured he provided me with entertainment, so
Yeah.
I didn't want him to be punished for that.
You were even.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do anything. He did. I mean, granted, if I wasn't awake, he would have probably stolen my possessions, but
Or you. He might have
yeah, he
stolen
would have
you.
stolen me. I'm not sure what he would want with me. I mean, I guess my organs probably would have
Yeah.
some value.
He used you as a coat hanger or something.
Full body coat hanger.
Yeah, well, you know. You take what you get.
I think that instead of burying people, you should taxidermy them and use them as coat hangers.
Same.
I mean, it's much more efficient. Build some, like, parks.
Can I put that in my will?
Sure. Actually, I don't think you're legally allowed to. I'm pretty sure the only things you can have done with your body are burial, cremation, and scientific research.
Damn.
And, like, I've read about this because I'm fucked up or something. But it's apparently would be incredibly difficult to taxidermy humans. 'Cause, like, the reason you can taxidermy most animals and they look passable is because they have fur covering up all the seams and shit. But if it was just a human being, it would be like a weird patchwork Frankenstein's monster of skin.
No, I want that.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Well, the government doesn't.
Oh, well.
Big Pharma is out to...
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm not sure what a
Thanks,
pharmaceutical
Barack
company would
Obama.
care about a corpse, you know, a bit past being healed by medicine.
Because it would be dead and they wouldn't be able to get people to buy more medicine. I don't know.
What? Oh, great. There's got to be something I'm missing, because there's a lot of jumps that just seem straight up impossible.
No, it's just very hard mode.
I mean, I guess maybe if I, like, bounce braceleted, but no, that completely cancels out your forward momentum. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping too early, but I really don't give a shit at this point.
Was this the 4th level?
Yeah.
And you've already given up. Actually, you gave up in the first
I gave up
level.
immediately.
Because you started off saying, oh yeah, I can cheat, I'll try not to do that. And then, like, you died once and you were like, oh, why am I not cheating?
Yeah.
So that was just out the window.
And when I say I gave up immediately, I don't even mean in the context of this game. I just mean in life.
Yeah.
Like I was born and I was like, fuck this, whatever.
It's actually quite a remarkable story because you were born and immediately you said your first words.
Yeah. And then I forgot all of
it.
it. I forgot how to talk for like 2 years or whatever.
Yeah, it's very, very strange occurrence that happened at the beginning.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, what? Cam was, I think it's a part where you're supposed to, like, mash X to jump off of walls, so it's fucking with the camera. Once again, this isn't really the game's fault, because I'm cheating. Granted, cheating in a way that the game allows you to do, but still. Oh, fuck off.
They seem to really like having cameras in this game that barely work.
Yeah. It was an intentional design decision.
It was an artistic decision.
Fuck! Oh, I just realized you're like a few seconds behind, so
Yeah.
you have to like guess what I'm reacting to.
I just like hearing you react, honestly. That's good enough. I'll just hear you say, oh god, oh no.
I'll make a tape of me just making weird reaction sounds, and I'll sell dozens of copies.
Yeah.
To you and a bunch of like weird fetishists.
Yeah. It'll be the new No PG Stop single.
I refuse to sell any of the dumb music I make on moral grounds.
You should
And
put
also legal
all of the
grounds.
No PG Stop stuff up on like Bandcamp.
I thought you were gonna say on like a fetish website.
or that.
I
know, I
love
wouldn't go
really
there,
bad
but-
music so much. Ugh. I got scared.
Yeah, scared? That's bad. You're not even scared. You're beyond scared. You're scared.
Beyond Two Scared. It's a game by David Cage.
Yeah.
I just realized that that part of the level makes no sense. It's like a tornado that's parallel to the ground. It's... I mean, I know...
You're telling me tornadoes can't climb walls? Is that what you're telling me now?
Tornado... Oh, wait. Are you thinking of tornadoes or geckos?
Oh, you're right. I am thinking of Gex.
I would much rather be playing Gex than this. Which, just to be clear, that is not a testament to the quality of Gex. It is a testament to the complete loud... God damn it.
No, it's a testament to the quality of Gex.
I got too
Gex is the
distracted
greatest game
talking
of all
about
time.
Gex and I died.
Oh.
So now I have to do all of that again.
We know what one of Jared's favorite topics to talk about is, and it's Gex. Just like
Gex
how my
is-
favorite topic is Tomba.
Gex is kind of like the proto-Family Guy in that it's mostly just weird, unfunny references.
I remember when I was a kid, like going to the video store, and what do you mean, what the fuck even is Tomba? Get out of the stream right now. Anyways, I remember going to the video store and just over and over renting Gex.
That's really sad.
But, like, I didn't even, like, really play it. Like, I did what I did with every other video game, which is I played the first, like, 2 minutes of it, and then stopped and just kept doing it over and over.
So, like, what you still do?
Yeah, I've never changed.
Like, the weird thing about Gex is the first one was just like a regular 2D platformer on the 3DO, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 3D.
And then the second and third ones were bad Mario 64 clones, where he made a bunch of
The whole city.
fake witty remarks about pop culture.
Yeah. The one I was
think
playing was on the first PlayStation.
yeah, 2 and 3 were like PS1 and N64, I believe. I think like the star equivalents were remotes or something, and like the levels were themed after movies.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I didn't even like Gex when I was a dumb babby. That was how bad Gex was.
Apparently, I did.
You liked it enough to play the first 15 minutes, like 10 times or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was 15 minutes.
It was your Animorphs before Animorphs.
Yeah, it was my Animorphs if they morphed into a pop culture talking gecko.
There's probably an Animorphs where they turn into a gecko.
Yeah.
Not sure about the pop culture part, but...
Oh, Hey You Pikachu. Hey You Pikachu was something that I was like, man, that sounds so cool, and now I know that it was like the least cool thing. But when I was like 7, that sounded real cool.
That's the 64 game where it's kind of like Seaman, except with none of the funny parts of Seaman.
Hey You Pikachu?
Yeah. You talk to the Pikachu, right?
Yeah.
Which, you know what Seaman is, right? It's the Dreamcast game where you talk to fish and they like grow faces, and it's narrated by Leonard Nimoy.
Oh.
It's great.
Okay.
I should play it for you sometime.
Yeah, you should.
Like they actually like have conversations with you, and it's hilarious in this weird, off-putting way.
Yeah, Hey You Pikachu is like that. You bought like a it had like a special N64 controller that had like a microphone on it, and you could talk to your Pikachu. I don't know how. It probably wasn't great at all.
I mean, Pikachus don't actually talk; they just say their name.
Yeah.
So I guess it, like, there's no way to indicate that it understands you.
I mean, it could just say his name in a positive tone. You know, instead of being like, Pikachu, it would be like, Pikachu! And then you'd be like, oh, he knows, or he or she, knows what I'm saying.
I'm glad you're being inclusive. You wouldn't want the Pikachu lobby getting angry at you.
Well, I mean, if I could be super technical, I mean, it was before that the Pikachu, had visual differences in gender, so, I don't know, in their design. Because now female Pikachus, or Pikachu, because you're not supposed to add an S to plural Pokemon.
Pikachu.
Yeah. Don't have flat at the top of the tail, and it's like, it's supposed to be the top of a heart, but it kind of looks like their tail ends in a butt. I don't know.
I haven't seen it, but I'm not sure if that's actually what it looks like or just you projecting.
It's kind of what it looks like. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be the top of a heart, but I don't know. I didn't know what Game Freak was thinking, honestly. On a lot of things.
I mean, compared to the Pokemon that's just sentient garbage, it's fairly reasonable.
I think about this a lot. Is that people are like, new Pokemon have bad designs, and they always bring up the
It's Vanillish or whatever.
Vanillite line.
And to
like,
be
it's an
fair,
ice
a
cream.
lot of new Pokemon have garbage designs. It's just a lot of old ones also do.
Yeah, but I'm like, how could you be like the first generation has the best Pokemon design when there is literally a walking palm tree that grows eggs? It doesn't, like, what is that?
At least that's like kind of inventive. Like
I guess.
a lot of the shitty newer Pokemon designs, especially from like Gen 4, they just look like they're trying to pander to like 10-year-old boys that like robots and dragons. Just like a bunch of angular garbage.
Oh no.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but
What happens when Magnemite evolves? It just turns into 3 Magnemites. With 1 in the middle. I don't know. Or Diglett. It just turns into 3 Diglets. I mean, the thing is that most Pokemon, you're just like, this is just a snake, as Eleanor pointed out. Like,
But it's snake spelled backwards.
see, that's the inventive part. And Cobra spelled backwards,
But with
except
a K.
a K.
That's double inventive.
You see how the 90s worked? You just put a K at the beginning of words instead of a C. You were like really radical and stuff.
Tornado's carrying a car.
That's why the KKK had a resurgence
That's
of
right.
popularity in the 90s.
It's true.
That tornado's
I should probably pay some amount of attention to this bit.
No. You should.
Granted, I have 4 lives instead of 0 this time, so it doesn't seem likely that I'll have to do the whole thing again for a second time. I just realized that my button presses are picking up on the mic and it sounds obnoxious. Ah, fuck off!
Why-
You, fuck off.
Oh, okay, bye.
Alright, see ya.
That tornado's carrying a car.
No, you stuck with me forever.
Ow, what?
Forever.
Concentrate.
You gotta go fast.
I can't not go fast. It's a Mach speed section.
But you have to go fast safely.
Sonic is like a PSA that they show to high schoolers. Be sure to have fun, but don't do anything too dangerous.
And remember, wear a seatbelt.
I thought you were gonna say condom.
No, I think Sonic High School covered that. That was a pretty good metaphor in Sonic High School. Didn't he wear condoms? I think he did.
I don't remember.
But
There
he
being
could have
any-
transferred his deadly ball disease. That's irresponsible. Wait, that was a whole
They
plot,
didn't become
wasn't
true
it?
boyfriend and true girlfriend until he came back to life, and therefore it was cured.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I hate how much I know about that.
I hate how little I know about that, considering I read all of it out loud. But honestly, I was probably just speaking words and not even listening to what I was saying.
I mean, to be fair, I listened to your recording of it twice, and also Brent Daniels, so
Yeah.
I've heard
Oh.
it 3 times.
You're insane.
To be fair, I think the second time I listened to yours, it was on double speed. But still.
Ooh, that's entertaining.
Yes.
I'm being
easy.
Inestine. Ellie, you don't have to listen to it if you don't want. The fan fiction exists if you just want to read it. But you know, if you want to listen to my reading, you know, by all means, I'm not going to push it on you.
Have fun buying drugs, killing you, guy.
I thought don't buy cocaine. Just buy helpful
I mean, if she
drugs.
has like a sinus obstruction, that might help.
I guess.
Well, granted, there's probably easier ways to clear up your sinuses.
Probably. And you know, less expensive ways.
Yeah.
But, you know, to each their own. Are you trying to make me feel bad, Eleanor, that I read it? Because I did. Are you saying that I wasted my time?
When you listen to Sonic High School, make sure to also listen to Sonic World War II Dragon after you're done.
If you find... I think they're all up on...
They're on your YouTube channel.
And I think that if you go in that playlist, the World War II Dragon stories
I
in that
believe
playlist
so.
too.
Oh,
Should
weird.
be.
This started me out in a different part of the level. This is the second bit. So, I mean, I assume they're gonna make me do the first bit later. I don't think this is going backwards. I don't know, this level, like even more than all the other ones, just completely blends together. So, I'm not really sure. Yeah, this is definitely not backwards.
I mean, I found out when last time we were at your house, I found out what day Spite Week started on. and I forgot to note it
was
down.
Almost, it was like the 19th or something.
Yes.
I mean, you could look it up again. It's not difficult. If anything, this seems easier than the normal version, so I'm not sure why this is in the very hard pack.
Yeah, the World War II Dragon recording was Jared, myself, and my brother. But my brother didn't really do anything except make snarky comments in the background.
As opposed to us, we put in a lot of work.
Yep.
It was a real arduous task.
It's true. Very true.
And why are my button presses so loud? It's weird. I'm not even near the microphone. Whatever.
Inestine.
Inestine. Probably shouldn't whistle along in case I'm out of sync. Oh, great.
Basically, if you don't remember, and I need to jog your memory about what the World War II Dragon is Sonic, what, he goes back in time to ancient Egypt?
No, he goes back in time... Oh wait, I need to think for a second.
Doesn't he go back in time to ancient Egypt,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
he goes back in time to
he
stop
gets,
Hitler?
He gets a history project on World War II. So Tails invents a time machine and sends him back to ancient Germany so he can go kill Hitler and take a picture of dropping him in a volcano.
Yeah.
But then, once he's in ancient Germany, he gets caught and then he goes back to ancient Egypt. And then he learns that he's a descendant of Egyptians and he can turn into a dragon or something. So then he goes back to ancient Germany and he finds Anne Frank and she's also a hedgehog and he teaches her that she shouldn't hide and she should go have sex and go to the mall like all cool teenagers. And then he kills Hitler and they get an A. That is my recollection.
He tells Anne Frank to go do cool teenager things.
I believe specifically
to the
it's...
mall and have sex.
Yeah, I believe specifically it is penis plus vagina sex.
Yes. Not any other kind. Just that kind. That's what the cool kids do.
Sonic the Hedgehog does not promote sexual deviancy.
No. Just plain old vanilla penis plus vagina
Penis
sex.
plus vagina sex and also bestiality.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I mean, that's just like an intro to sexuality.
Not in my America.
Yeah, now gay people can get married. What's next? People getting married to pigs and cats and dogs?
I mean, that would be fucked up. I mean, they should be able to get married to hedgehogs, but none of those other fucking assholes.
Yeah, really. I mean, hedgehogs should at least be able to go to high school.
I mean, I don't think there were any people at that high school.
Yeah.
I mean, we all assumed that, like, the principal and his Chinese doctor were just human beings, but for all we know, they could have been, like, an owl and a panda or something.
Yeah.
It's possible that Saul is a panda, and you never even knew it.
Man. That never even occurred to me. Or it could be like an echidna or something. Or like an alligator. Or like something else that is in Sonic.
What's the most Jewish animal? I'm asking you as a Jew, what is the most Jewish animal?
I would say there's a lot of people who truly believe it's a pig, but that would be ironic.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You're not supposed to eat people, and you're not supposed to eat pigs if you're Jewish.
True.
So if Jews are pigs, it would make sense why they're not allowed to eat them.
Do you think that if a pig was Jewish, that the kosher would be it wouldn't be able to eat humans?
I mean... I don't know. I mean, there's talking animals in the Bible, so it's possible that there could have been a Jewish pig at some point, if you assume it's true.
And talking plants that were on fire. That's also there.
That's true. Yeah, like I said it before, this level seems like not even any more difficult. If anything, it's slightly easier.
The developers just wanted to give you a freebie.
Oh, nice of them.
They're like, don't make it too hard.
Oh, there's a warp portal.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all they did was change around the order of the areas.
But otherwise, it's the same thing. Yeah, that first level, you were like doing all the same things as the first level of the normal game. But just
they
in
added a
different
bunch of docks, and I was going through backwards.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But it
there
had
was
all
at
the
least-
same like gimmicks.
Yeah. I mean, like, there was some mildly unique platforming challenges with the docks.
Yeah.
Granted, the Mach speed was, I'm pretty sure, completely identical.
Yeah.
There might have been, like, one more spike ball.
I'm just thinking about how you had to hold on to that whale's fin. Or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Hold on to the whale. Sounds like a really bad song. Hold on to the whale.
Like post Peter Gabriel Genesis.
Yeah, something. Sounds like someone's trying to be like way too deep for their own good.
Probably a drug metaphor.
Who can make it one? Or a bad euphemism for jacking off, says Eleanor.
What a view!
Hey,
I mean, yeah, if
baby.
you're like really hyperbolically overconfident.
You want to hold on to my whale?
Sperm
get really-
whale or something.
Really awkwardly close to the mic and sit. No, that'd be too weird. I'm sorry.
They seem to have taken out the shortcut that allow you to get around this really impossible part where you have to run up a wall. So that's unfortunate.
They really went up that wall.
Wait, nope, never mind. They didn't take it out.
It's just a little harder to get to.
Yeah, I think there's one fewer platform floating in the lava. This is kind of episode 3-ish. I mean, there's lava and it's bad, so
I see what you're saying.
those are like the two most significant elements of that movie. Shit.
You know, the world famous movie, episode 3. That's just the
Figured it out,
title. I figured it out.
God damn. There's gotta be a way around. Oh, no, you can just homing attack up these birds. That's convenient. I'm glad Iblis was kind enough to give me an alternate route.
Good old Iblis.
Why are there lasers in the post-apocalypse?
You know,
Also, they don't even accomplish anything. If anything, they make it slightly easier because there's fewer enemies to deal with at once.
it's just someone trying to show off. Ooh, I can program lasers. Yeah.
We can render 2 different laser fields at the same time. The
Whoa.
amazing cell processing power of the PlayStation 3 registered trademark.
Look at these graphical capabilities.
I'm not actually sure when this DLC came out.
2014.
Actually, make yourself useful and look it up, please.
That was a great juxtaposition of, like, attitude. You were like, "Meh," please.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, thank you.
Sonic 2006. Oh, look. Okay, Google. Sonic 06 DLC. Technology is amazing. I can just talk to my phone and it'll look up Sonic 06 DLC.
I'm pretty sure that there's another bit of DLC on the 360 version that isn't on the PS3.
Well-
It's like called like Team Amigo Attack or something. And you just play as like Tails and Knuckles through all the levels.
Well, there is a GameFAQs board, message board thread that says, "Is the DLC good for this game?"
What day is that from? Or date, rather.
It's from a Tuesday.
Oh, wonderful. That helps.
It says 7 years ago.
So yeah, I guess it
Actually,
maybe came out in
Oh, it
2008.
March 16th, 2008 at 8:48 and 17 seconds p.m. So,
Oh,
there you go.
fuck off!
I'm sorry, was I too specific?
I just realized I probably am not compensating for audio desync enough. Just want to fix that real quick. Yeah, this game is almost 10 years old. And granted, the PS3 version didn't come out until 2007, but still.
I'm gonna read this whole post.
Go for it.
It says, "What is the DLC for this game? Boss battle mode or add-ons to the story?" Then another user says, "I think I remember it being things like boss mode or something like that, no new levels or story." And then someone comes in and corrects them and says, "There are new levels. Well, missions. You can buy a set of extra hard missions for each character. They aren't add-ons to the story." And then someone says, "Very hard versions of each character's stages, boss attack for each character, team attack amigo." That's not even a real sentence. And the person who started the thread ends the thread by saying, "Oh, thanks for telling me."
Bo thanks?
Oh, thanks. Just the letter O.
Oh, you said
thanks.
Bo thanks.
Bo thanks. Bo thanks.
Sounds like something you would say.
Bo thanks.
Ain't nothing but a Bo thank.
Baby.
Hold up.
Okay, I'm holding up.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Not to be confused with that other Nate Dogg.
Okay.
I mean, they call him Nate Dogg.
Okay.
Coyote Nate. That is all.
This is an in-joke that I don't belong to. I don't believe in this in-joke.
Your Nate Dogg diagnostic.
Yeah.
Nate Dognostic. I don't know.
Nate Dognostic. Nate Diagnostic.
Dink Dog. I did that thing again where I forgot what I was doing for a second and then I came crashing back down to reality.
Seems like this happens a lot in this game where you're just like,
fuck off.
Oh yeah, I'm playing this game.
No, God damn it. No, fuck! Oh.
Can't find an exact date for when the DLC was released.
Guess probably no one cared enough to document it.
But it stands to reason it was sometime between 2006 and 2008.
It was probably
March of
after
2008.
2006. So like I said, the PS3 version came out in like February 07.
Right.
So I should probably technically be calling this Sonic 07, since I'm playing a version that did not come out in 06. I think back in the day people called it Sonic Next Gen, but obviously that is not a label that applies anymore. I mean, it barely
No,
looked
you should
Next
still
Gen
call
when
it
it
that.
came out.
So what is Sonic Boom, the new Sonic Next Gen?
There was one on the Wii U before that. Sonic. Lost World or something.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed.
Sonic Jurassic Park 3.
Sonic Jurassic Park 3. This time with more Andy from Parks and Rec.
That's Jurassic Park 4.
Whatever.
Jurassic Park 3 is the one
I've never-
where Alan Grant has a dream where he's on a plane and the Velociraptor talks to him.
I've never seen any of the Jurassic Park movies.
The first one's alright.
That's what I've heard.
I watched it recently. I didn't like it as much as I did when I was a kid. I don't know. Dinosaurs are cool. Were you a dinosaur kid?
Not... Well, you know, I wasn't, like, super into dinosaurs, but I remember really, really enjoying the fact that the Stegosaurus existed. I don't know why. I was really into the Stegosaurus. That was it.
There's a lot of really dumb-looking dinosaurs.
Yeah. I remember being in, like, elementary school, and I was one of those aliens kids. Like, a kid that was, like, really into aliens.
The movie.
Yeah, yeah, not aliens.
Too easy. No sweat.
It says, to disambiguate, the game has been called by a number of different aliases, including Sonic 2006, Sonic 06, Sonic 15th Anniversary, Sonic 360, and Sonic Next Gen. So I'm
Sonic
gonna call it
15th Anniversary is a very unwieldy title.
That's also not a very good present for your 15th anniversary.
The 15th Anniversary is the Hedgehog Anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah. The blue anniversary.
You ready to get radical?
No.
Because we're going to the radical train.
Is that a crap? You know, I was gonna make a joke and then I forgot the dude's name, and Ozzy Osbourne, that's his name. It's that an Ozzy Osbourne song is what I was going to say, but you know, it's not funny. So, good. My brain stopped working and it saved me from a bad joke.
I dislike this level a lot because the first half is on a timer and the second half is a Mach speed section. So like both parts of the level require you to go quickly, which, as I've been over, is not something that works well in this game. You need to be as cautious as possible or else you just die. Also, speaking of...
But that implies that there's something that works in this game.
damn it. I mean, if you know what you're doing, this game is workable. It's not good by any means, but if you know the tricks, you can play it reasonably well.
You know how sad that is?
Very.
It's like really sad that you could be like, you know, if you know what you're doing in this game, you can play it.
I'm not defending it, I'm just calling it like it is.
Like, if you know what you're doing, you could maybe play it, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I had watched a Let Us play of this game before I had ever actually played it on my own. So I was aware of most of the horse shit.
Yeah.
So I never had that much trouble. It's not a breeze, and it's certainly not fun. Oh, great, cool. I just kind of fell off of a ledge. It was actually my fault, I think. Also, wow, that audio is definitely still really desynced. I should probably fix it, but I'm not going to.
Ellie's right, though. This game is basically Stockholm Syndrome, the game.
Kind of. It's like Stockholm Syndrome if you rationalize your kidnapping as it being really funny. Like, it was just like a really shit job. Like, they completely fucked it up and you just kind of went along to humor them.
Yeah. One time, Jared made me play Sonic 2006, and I think I got like 30 seconds into the first level and I
You
gave
died
up.
on the Mach Speed section, and I forgot to tell you to save, so you had to go all the way back to the beginning and do all like the town shit.
Yeah, and I
So
quit.
you didn't.
Yeah.
That is probably the funniest part of this game, is it doesn't autosave after missions, it's only after levels and bosses. So if you get a game over, it's possible that you have to go way farther back than just the beginning of the level.
Who is responsible for this game?
Sonic Team.
It's all their fault.
I mean, they made it.
Yeah.
That was my fault. Speaking of faults.
In our stars. Hi everyone. I'm here to make dumb literature references.
I'm not sure that counts as literature.
It's on pages and it's printed between two covers.
I mean, it's a book. I feel like literature implies some amount of
Are you
quality.
implying that The Fault in Our Stars is not a great American novel?
No, I mean, yes, I am saying that. I read a part of it. It was unremarkable. I mean, it's for, like, teenagers. And it
It
seems
is for teenagers.
serviceable. It's not my thing. I feel like people give young adult literature a pass on being kind of bad, in the same way people give kids movie a pass. Or
Yeah.
kids movies.
Just one movie.
Yeah, the one kids movie.
The one kids movie, Judy Moody and the Not Bummer Summer.
Oh,
Hey guys,
great.
I'm Ben.
Uh-oh, gotta speed up. Elisa's train is...
That was my
Gotta
fault.
speed up.
I'm not gonna lie. That
It was your fault. It was all your fault.
Yes.
I made this game.
That's
God
the
damn it.
without any cargo.
I went over to Japan, I assumed a false identity, and I sabotaged this. If it weren't for me, there wouldn't be any bad Sonic games.
Yeah. Did they even, like, play test this game?
Without any cargo.
It was extremely rushed, from what I understand.
Yeah.
So probably, like, for 10 minutes, they're like, oh, it doesn't make your system cease to function.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Is Elisa on board?
I always find that's the best kind of game development. Good enough.
I remember this part being more difficult.
Maybe you're just that much better at Sonic 06 right now than you were last
I
time.
mean, this definitely isn't very hard.
Elise, hang on.
You're supposed to go off of a ramp and onto that train at
Yeah.
this bit, but I never do. I've played this. This is like my third time playing the game. I always miss the ramp, and I just go off to the side. And I'm honestly surprised that it doesn't kill you.
Jared doesn't play by the rules.
Too easy.
He's a rule breaker.
I'm a maverick.
He's a heartbreaker.
What were you goddammiting in the chat? I can't tell. It could have been at a lot of things.
Yeah, it could have been a lot
You'll
of
have
things.
to be more specific.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn it for making the games. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it's all your fault. But I guess a lot of things.
That's
Wow. I mean, he's right here. You can't just... Where's Lacey?
Camping.
Wow. She thinks she's too cool for us.
She's not wrong.
Oh, well,
Speaks
now
measures that we are not as cool as a fucking 14-year-old.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't understand half the things she was typing, so I think that makes her cooler than me. Like, she's making references to things that made me feel like I was the 40-year-old that she thinks I am.
Wait, you're not a 40-year-old?
Well, I mean, on the inside. On the outside, I'm like an 80-year-old. But...
So your organs were in your mother's womb for like 15 years?
Yeah.
That's how I interpret it. Oh, god damn it.
Some of them still are what?
Which ones?
My gallbladder. And, my spleen. I think, like, I left half of my liver in there. Ben listens to a lot of the same music as my mom. Yeah. I get that a lot.
You listen to newer music, too?
I do listen to a lot of newer music that I don't talk about. But the people I tend to talk about music a lot to are people who are over the age of 45, and I don't know if I like that. Over the age of like 50, really.
Let's run straight up.
I'm honest, I don't think that was my fault.
No, but I do have old person taste in music. This is true, and I don't even like it. The worst part is that I used to listen to like really mainstream old music, and now I just listen to really like obscure now old music, like bands that had one hit in 1965 and shit, and I'm just obnoxious. It's the worst.
I don't think listening to old music is something that only old people should do or whatever.
No.
Like, it's weird that that's a thing that people say about music a lot. Like, no one ever says, oh, yo, fucking watch Star Wars, you old piece of shit. like, movies and books and stuff are generally considered to not be generational, but for whatever reason, music
Yeah.
is...
I'm just gonna ignore what my brother wrote in the chat. That's rude. Yeah, music is weird, and people get there like. There's like two sides to it, where like either people are like, this is old people music, or there's like the people who listen to the music and they're like, today's music is garbage.
Those are the only two opinions you can have.
Yeah, really. Yeah. They're just two very commonly held opinions, I think.
Yeah. I guess music is probably more prone to fads than like movies or books.
I mean, but there are books that are fad books, and there are movies that have like bad editing stuff.
There's no movie equivalent to like boy bands.
Yeah, you know, Freddie Prinze Jr. movies.
I mean, except for like documentaries about concert tours of boy bands.
But there were like actors who were like the equivalent. Like Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Who?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas? Is that too 90s for you? I'm sorry. You're so young.
I'm 20. It's not that young.
You're such a youngin'.
I'm a quarter of the way to the average age that people die.
Am I the only one here who knows who Jonathan Taylor Thomas is?
The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure who it is.
He's kind of like a teen heartthrob actor in maybe the late 90s.
What was he in?
I'm gonna look it up. I don't even remember. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I just realized that I'm still holding the princess in this level, but I wasn't in the other princess level.
He was one of the kids in Home Improvement.
Oh! Oh, that guy. Yeah.
He is in the live-action The Adventures of Pinocchio from 1996 as the animated boy version of Pinocchio.
Wait, animated as in a cartoon or as in a live?
No, as in he was alive. Sorry,
that was confusing for a second. Ah, shit.
To be honest, he wasn't in very much, but I remember his name being everywhere. He's not in anything interesting, that's for sure.
JTT.
Good old JTT, yeah. Or like, oh god, what is the name of that guy who's in the Hilary Duff Cinderella story?
I don't know.
Come on, Jared, you know this. Oh god, I'm gonna have to look it up. Unless someone knows it and they post it in chat.
Let's run straight up.
Chad Michael Murray.
Chad Michael Murray. There's always guys with 3 names.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
And
Big
all of them
Heartthrob.
are first names. Chad, Michael, Murray, Jonathan, Taylor, Thomas. Like, they're just all like, I don't even think they're real people. They're just like, pick 3 first names and just put them together.
They took the 3 most boring parts of 3 different people and amalgamated them.
Yeah. Seth Jared Benjamin.
I mean, you're 2/3 of the way to having all first names as names.
It's true. I think most people have 3 names that are 2 out of 3 names.
I only have 1, so
I know.
fuck you.
Your middle name is Balls.
I mean, my middle name is my mother's maiden name.
Your mother's maiden name was Balls?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You can see why she changed it.
Yeah.
She left me with it, though.
Yeah. She's like, you must
God
bear this
damn.
burden. The burden of the balls.
If your name is Balls, you can only change it if you pass it on to someone else. It's like the tape from The Ring.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure why I keep fucking this up. This really isn't a hard level, and this seems almost identical. Like, they didn't even do the thing they did with Dusty Desert, where they made me not have the princess.
Yeah.
So I can still walk on the water if I want. I mean, my guess is they couldn't think of a way to make it so you didn't have to use her power to walk on water.
I will say this, that as, like, kind of entertainingly crummy as the Hilary Duff Cinderella story is, Chad Michael Murray is fucking terrible. I don't even know why he's in that movie. That movie would have been the same without him, and he's the Prince Charming. Like, they could have just written his character out and it would have been the same movie.
It wouldn't have been a Cinderella story if there wasn't a Prince Charming in it.
You're right.
It would have just been a story.
Story. My favorite part, I don't want to talk about this movie too much.
No, please, go on.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you enough rope to hang yourself by.
Okay. So...
And also I'm going to let you continue talking about this.
The reason... Wait, what happens is that she and Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray are talking via instant messenger, because it's the early 2000s. And they don't know who each other are, but they're talking to each other, and they're like, I'm gonna go to college, this is where I want to go, and he's like, no, I want to go to this school, but my dad wants me to go to USC, and I don't want to go to USC, or something stupid like
May I
that.
ask 2 questions real quick?
Yeah.
1, does he break up with her on I Am? And 2, how is she?
That hurts. That hurts real deep.
You didn't answer either question.
I'm not going to. All I'm going to say is she backed me into that corner. Anyway.
But how is she?
She's great.
Okay.
I'm not sure who the she is we're talking about, but I think that's the default answer anyways. Yeah, I don't know how they even started talking to each other on Instant Messenger if they didn't know who each other was. And apparently I think they also had each other's phone numbers and they were like texting.
Why would you have someone's phone number if you don't know who they are?
I don't know, it doesn't make sense. It's
Strange.
It's not a very good starting premise. Oh, they met in a chat room for Princeton. You remember that detail? Alright. Yeah, because her screen name is Princeton Girl 818 because she wants to go to Princeton. I remember that.
I mean, it's one thing to be Princeton girl if you go to Princeton. It's another thing if you just have aspirations.
She strives to go to Princeton. But she's the Cinderella, and no one expects her that she... No, I don't want to fight about it. I'm just impressed that you know that much about Hilary Duff's Cinderella story. Anyways. Yeah, like, she's obviously the Cinderella, and her, like, evil stepmother is trying to sabotage her college plans, and at one point she puts, like, a fake letter from Princeton saying she didn't get into Princeton, and then Hilary Duff gets all depressed. Pretty great. It's not great, that's mean, but you know.
Thank you for clarifying on the morality of fake, declining letters.
No problem. I have the cell number for one of my friends because he lives across the province, so it doesn't fall outside of my texting plan by any means, but he's the one I met in an online high school course, so I definitely know he's not a creep.
Yeah, but you know who he is.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that, like,
We're getting out of
did they? I seem to remember at one point...
I have not seen it, so I will be no help, thankfully.
Hilary Duff knew who he was, but he didn't know who Hilary Duff was. So he was just talking to her and just being like, "Who are you? I need to know who you are." And she's like, "Nah, tee hee ha 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 ha." Which, if it was real, he'd be like, "Who are you?" And then he sent like a picture of his penis or something. But, you know.
In that order.
Yeah. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it's been months since I watched this movie, so...
You get spam?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she wore a mask to the ball where they met, but the mask barely covered up her face. I could tell it was Hilary Duff.
Yeah, but you knew that beforehand, to be fair.
True. But, like, the thing is that they went to school together, right? They go to the same high school.
I mean, he could just, like, look in a yearbook or something and deduce.
Yeah, so they went to the same high school, and she goes to the dance in this mask, and they meet, and she's like, "I'm Princeton's Girl 818, and he's like, "I need to know who you actually are," and then she runs away. And she loses her cell phone, not a slipper.
Those aren't really equivalent.
No.
I mean, it's way easier to identify someone by their cell phone than by their shoe.
If I went to, like, a school dance, and it was like a masquerade dance, or whatever the hell that dance was, and people were wearing masks, and someone went up to me, even if it was someone I didn't really know, I could probably, like, venture a guess. But his character is just like, "I'm talking to this girl, but then she goes to my school," but I don't know. Granted...
But was he wearing the same shirt every Friday?
You know, the movie did not go into that detail.
And they probably couldn't afford many wardrobe changes, so it's possible.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The climax of the movie is that, like, her stepsisters find out that she was the person at the dance, and then they try and humiliate her in front of, like, the whole school and their football team at, like, a pep rally, where they put on a skit and is like, because she works at a diner, and then they make fun of her for working at a diner.
You have a job, you dumb slut.
Which is Which is the worst thing, because it's like, yeah, like, it's supposed to be like she's poor, so she has to work, or she's like the Cinderella character, you know? But like, in
To be
reality, if
fair-
you're in high school and you have a job, like, you'd be like if someone made fun of you for having a job, you'd be like, yeah, but I have a paycheck. Like,
To be fair, I don't think working at a diner would pay for Princeton. Also, this was not a part of a level for Sonic in the main game. So they actually changed something again. That's mildly interesting, I guess. At least by the standards of this game.
wait, how is Chad Michael Murray my brother?
Because I said that Chad Michael Murray wore the same shirt every Friday.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I forgot that my brother wore a shirt. He's like,
I mean, hopefully he wears a shirt every Friday.
no, he's changed it up. He doesn't wear shirts on Fridays anymore. So tomorrow, great. It's a
Casual
great day.
Friday.
It's like super casual Friday. It's like casual, like softcore pornography Fridays.
Does he start at midnight, or... If so, you got 26 minutes until there's some problems happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I just went in a circle. Yeah, at first I was mildly impressed that they changed the game up a bit. Then I remembered that this is one of the worst parts of the game. Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh.
That's a nice sound. Oh, and I just went back here again. I'm just gonna go for it.
Show me your moves.
But no. Okay, my forward momentum just completely stopped. Also, I don't know why the frame rate's so horrible. I mean, I guess it's a relatively large area, but...
Why would there be frame rate issues? This is a AAA title.
One of the weirdest things about this game is that it's at 60. Because, like, you'd think they'd... God damn it. You'd think they'd prioritize making it function before...
Over a high frame rate.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised they got it to run at 60 at all. Like, it's a super inconsistent 60, but still, it's...
But it can get there. And that's the important part.
I have no idea if I'm doing this correctly. In fact, I would wager that I'm not. But whatever. No, no, turtle, you fucker! No! No! Oh, get on the turtle! Ugh. Shit! God damn it!
I just like hearing you yell. It's okay. It's just Sonic 06. Alright, well, everyone's silent. Hey guys, it's my stream now. I'm taking over. You okay, Jared?
Okay, Jared.
K Jared. K Jared.
Special K, Jared.
Special K Jared. Jared, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Jared,
No.
you've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Keep going.
Oh, you want to hear my Michael Jackson / Alien Ant Farm impression? It's both at the same time.
That's an impressive reference.
Thanks.
If that was on a resume, I would hire you.
So you're saying I should put that on my resume?
That should
Just
be your
say-
entire resume. It should just be...
Just say Alien Ant Farm covered a Michael Jackson song.
Or just the fact that you know the name Alien Ant Farm, really. Like, just... Like, get a super tiny picture of one of their album covers and blow it up and give it a bunch of JPEG artifacts and like stretch it out onto a page.
Yeah.
And quit so I preserve my lives.
Sure.
Welcome back, killing you guy. Welcome back.
I
to the
was
stream.
buying drugs.
Did you get that cocaine you needed?
I should stop doing that. I'm
Doing
really
what?
fond of just
Cocaine?
pressing my mouth up to my microphone and speaking softly. Like, too fond.
Fond is a weird word.
Yes, it is. But I'm fond of the word fond.
I probably mostly think it's weird because it sounds like fondle,
Yeah.
which is one of the creepiest sounding words in the English language.
You're not fond of the fondle.
Like, no one's ever said, I'm going to fondle you, and had it reacted to positively.
Yeah, that just made me feel creeped out.
Hey, Ben,
Yeah.
I'm going to fondle you.
Please don't.
Okay.
Thank you. When I do that, I sound like a late night classical music radio DJ. Thank you.
And next up, we're going to have the Brandenburg Concerto, followed by... Oh god, it's my brother.
No, don't. No.
Hang on tight.
He touched my love handles.
Huh? Is he still there?
No, he just walked out.
He vanished into the night, never to be seen again.
I will never know the true whereabouts of my fondling assassin. Oh wait, he's just on the other side of this wall.
That's what he wants you to think.
He didn't really fondle me. He could have. No, I'm not gonna. No, it was sufficient. It was sufficient. You don't have to. You don't have to leave.
After I finish this level, I'll see how much it would cost to take an Uber to your house so I can fondle you as well.
I don't want you to return, brother. Go away forever. Go away forever and never come back.
This is some Harry and the Henderson shit going on. Speaking of references...
Let's keep going.
This part of the level is really shit. Like, you're just going between a bunch of vines. In like a vast expanse of treetops.
Yeah.
But they're really shit treetops with like 7 polygons. And also terrible collision detection.
I don't want to be fondled. I don't know how many other signals I could send. Does anyone want to be fondled? That doesn't sound like anything anyone would want. Anything.
Let's keep going.
This is excruciating. To my right, what? She told me to go to my right in this part where you have to go straight forward.
Thank you, Ace.
So now the game is straight up lying to me. Maybe that's an intentional part of the very hard mode.
Wow.
Shit.
Very hard mode just
Saved
becomes
it.
deceitful.
I'm sure I'm giving them too much credit. There's no way that was not just a dumb mistake.
Yeah.
I'm actively fighting against the way the game wants me to play.
Good.
Wait, I think I might have fucked myself. And also in the Summon video game.
There we go. Okay.
Ugh. Good thing physics stop working when there's a loop and you can just go as slow as you want.
Hashtag G2SKYG.
Let's rip.
Hashtag what?
G, as in go. 2, as in 2. S, as in sleep. K, as in killing. Y, as in you. G, as in Guy Fieri.
I think every Guy Fieri is a killing you Guy Fieri. Also, the game seems to have trapped me. Or no, I fixed it.
It seems to have trapped me, but only momentarily.
Also, that part keeps dumping me because I'm not going fast enough. For some reason, in that one part, you actually have to be going fast.
It's the only part of the game that
Yeah.
requires you to go fast.
The rest of it is just, hey, maybe you should go fast. I don't really give a fuck
But,
one way or
like,
the other.
Well, like, you don't have to. But, like, you could.
Oh, God, it's like 7 frames a second. I'm like jumping through molasses. It's even making me talk slower.
This is a quality stream.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At a certain point, the commentary is just going to completely evolve into frustrated breathing. I think I'm supposed to walk on the water this way because there's rings and another turtle. But you can't homing attack or else you'll be stuck homing onto the turtle and you'll drown.
What if Sonic the Hedgehog was
On TV
Jesus
today?
Christ?
I mean, he walks on water and he comes back from the dead in this game.
It's true.
So maybe he already is.
He's basically, yeah, he's just a Jesus.
Oh, there's another turtle that... No, turtle, come back, you fucker! Oh, cool. Well, I'm dead. Thanks a lot, turtle. That was real helpful.
Thanks, turtle.
This turtle has, like, foliage growing on its back. I don't think that that's sustainable. There's no, like, nutrients. It's just a shell.
Just let that turtle be. Don't make fun of it. It didn't deserve this.
To be in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
Yeah, you think that turtle wanted to be in this game?
I'm sure he got paid a whole 3-figure salary
You're right.
for his work.
It's true. I'm sure he's
Hopefully
very
I can
well off.
catch up to this goddamn turtle. Or it'll do the homing attack thing again and I'll be oh, Christ! No, let me, Just guttural utterances. Or gutterances for short.
Gutterances.
I feel like... Is that a Strong Bad email quote? That sounds...
Gutterances?
Yeah, that sounds like it would be.
Yeah, that does sound like something.
The gutterance. Oh, the cheese is everything. thing ready? Ali? Ali's sister. Ali's Meester.
Allie's Meester. Hey, is Meester still here?
I think Meester left like a while ago.
Why did you do surgery on your own foot, brother? I guess
You use like
Meester
a
isn't-
toe knife or
a lead pencil?
what?
I don't know. He doesn't even know. He says, I think I just did surgery on my own foot. He doesn't even know for sure.
Generally, if you do surgery, you're aware of it. At least that's my understanding.
It's gross. That's gross, brother.
You remove the remnants of a blood blister.
That's gross.
More like a blood blister.
Blood Meester.
Also, thank you for telling us about it. That was necessary. Also, that definitely doesn't constitute a surgery. Fuck off! God damn it! Son of a bitch. I mean, granted, that's a better use of your time, but still.
Maybe. I don't know. Jury's still out, really.
Hi, back. I'm Benjamin.
You're Benjamin?
I am Benjamin.
This is so slow. It's running at like half the regular frame rate.
Eleanor, you can't set yourself up for dad jokes like that. You can't say, hello, I'm back, and not expect, hello, back, I'm...
Well, you see, hay is for horses, cut is for cows. Pigs don't eat it because they don't know how.
Wow. Truth bombs.
Are you serious? Serious Black? I think it's just dad joke hour now. What the fuck? Oh, wonderful. Thank you, video game. That was real helpful. Look at that. What the fuck was I supposed to do there?
Go fast.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of the game, my friend. Sonic Go Fast.
I have no clue what I'm supposed to do.
Papa Jared and Grandpa Ben.
Wait, you're my dad in that scenario? Because you're only 4 years older than I am. That's fucked up. I guess I have to go in this laser cage and
You're my brother.
kill these guys. Oh, wonderful. That worked out just as I planned.
You see, back in my day,
I had to walk 6 miles uphill in the snow both ways to school.
I had to walk uphill both ways, meaning left and right.
Have you been paying attention at all? Just wondering.
To what?
To this stream.
No. Not at all.
I mean, I figured because you hadn't been talking about anything since, like, the Crisis City.
Not one bit.
Is it even up, or...
I'm gonna be honest, I had the stream up and my Skype, like my computer is so bad that like my Skype was not working very well with it up, so I closed it.
That was level 7, so there's 2 more of the Sonic campaign. I might end up just calling it for the night after that. I mean, I'd be willing to do the other 2, but I don't think anyone else would be willing to sit through it.
Dude, let me tell you, if you're not okay paying $15 for a book, you should not look at how expensive books are actually. Because I was just informed how expensive books
Books aren't
are.
that expensive.
They can be.
Yeah. Like $10 to $20.
You could buy books for like $25, man.
Yeah,
That's
if
crazy.
it's like like an old edition hardcover or something, maybe.
Silk, we don't have time. Let's get to it least right away.
I never pay over like $18 for a book.
It's a very specific number.
Yeah. If it gets to 19, I'd like have to think about it a lot. And if it gets to 20, I'm like, nah, no way. I'm not paying $20 for a book.
But you like never read though.
Right. So why would I pay $20 for a book?
But why would you pay 18 if you never read?
This seems a little more reasonable to me.
This layout seems somewhat different. God, fuck.
I mean, it is... I didn't study English. And it wasn't
We
reading.
don't have time. Let's get to it least right away.
I mean, if you teach children, you should probably teach them how to read at some point.
Well, yeah.
But children's literature isn't exactly challenging.
I don't like read in my spare time. Like, it's just something I don't do. And in fact, it's a testament to how little I read. And I'm not proud of how little I read. I'm actually very embarrassed about how little I read. But as a testament,
You know, there's a
to
way to solve that.
I'm too lazy, man. It sounds dumb, but I get bored with books so easily that I just don't even want to start books because I know I'll just get bored with them. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
it's a testament to how little I read because I'm slowly taking out books out of my bookshelf and putting like all the CDs and records and video games that I own in my bookshelf. So that's that. Those are where my priorities lie. Whoops.
Records are just books for your ears, man.
Whoa, man.
Why did you go southern?
Because that's the only accent I can do. Sorry,
I
I
don't think
can't.
that's really an accent. It was just me sounding like
It's
a
the only
stoner
attitude
idiot.
I have. I can't do someone from San Francisco. I can only do someone from, like, Alabama.
Silk, we don't have time. Let's get to it least right away.
Hey man, you wanna go down to my barbecue cookout, man? We're gonna go burn some crosses, man.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, having, like, a focus in education, or having a focus in English for education, doesn't mean that you're, like, reading a lot of highbrow stuff. Like, I took a bunch of, like, children's lit classes and stuff, and I was reading, like, picture books, and I was reading, like, chapter books for, like, 4th graders and stuff. You know, it wasn't like I was reading Shakespeare. So, I mean, because it's not really relevant if you're going to teach, like, 4th grade to know Shakespeare. So,
Whenever people bring up children's lit classes, it makes me think of like some stuffy professor retreating to his study to read Dr. Seuss.
You know what's funny is that one of my professors was like really like that. Like he was this like old British man, and he was like really stuffy and like arrogant. And I was like, how are you teaching like a children's lit class where we're like we go into class and you're lecturing us on like where the wild things are?
Well, you see, the wild things are really metaphors for our inner demons and warlike nature.
Yeah, and he was really into like Alice in Wonderland. And wouldn't shut up about Alice in Wonderland, and I was like, God, man.
I just realized
Really
that,
pretentious about it.
like, pretentious professors and idiot stoners basically say the same thing. It's just different voices.
Different voices in different contexts.
Yeah. Like, just take out the word man and have a bad, fake British accent, and you can basically be a professor.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. But then all of the other children's lit professors I had were like not like that. And they like seemed like they were like genuinely interested in the topic, where that first guy didn't.
But class, that gets to the real dilemma of the matter. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? I expect a 20-page paper on my desk on the topic by Monday.
That, yeah. What made me want to get into teaching? I thought
Teaching
it'd be fun.
isn't something you get into.
Yeah, you know, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I made the decision when I was still in high school, when I was applying to colleges, so I didn't really know what I was getting into, but it seemed like it would be fun, and I get along with kids pretty well, and so it seemed kind of natural.
Because they can relate to you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I don't like reading either. You're cool, man.
Guys, call me Mr. L.
Children are cartoon characters, right?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. So, like, I guess... Oh, my God. My brother says, 12 o'clock, time to get naked.
You better
Look, it's only...
turn
it's
your
a-
eyes to that spy camera you have in his bedroom.
I don't know how I can turn my eyes. He's in a different room.
No, focus on the spy camera you have in his room.
Oh. Well, I just have a hole in the wall between our rooms, honestly.
A hole in the wall where the men can see it all.
No, he's back. Go away. No.
I thought you were talking to me.
Hi. Go away.
How's Naked Friday treating you so far?
Dude, he was so naked. It's not even funny.
Wait, is it just shirt or full body?
It was...
I'm asking for a friend.
It wasn't actually any shirt. It was just no pants. And no underwear. And a shirt. And he's still wearing socks. Which is weird.
So he's like Anthony Kiedising it, but he forgot to put the sock off of his
Yeah.
foot and onto his dick.
Yeah.
Kiedising is a good verb.
Kiedising. Oops. No, he's buck naked. From the waist down. Yeah, that's the thing about high school is that, like...
I mean,
can't
high school
really-
drama is so hard to be a part of.
It's true.
I'm supposed to play as Silver here, but I'm just gonna skip it.
Like, I can't complain about high school. Like, high school wasn't bad for me at all. But I don't miss it at all, because honestly, it's just a part of my life that I don't miss.
Did you become true boyfriend and girlfriend in front of the principal? And also, how is she?
Yes, I did.
But how is she?
See, the thing, like, I don't miss high school because I don't miss any of the, like, I miss, like, very few people from high school. Like, the vast majority of people from high school I could go without seeing ever again. Not because I didn't like them, just because I don't care to.
But how is she?
She's great.
Does she know about that?
Does she know about how is she? No, not that I'm aware of. Mostly because it's never come up. I don't think I would volunteer that I'd be like, hey, you know, all my friends are really creepy and ask about you all the time. Because that'd be weird.
But how would she be after being told that?
Yes.
I don't know. It'd be weird.
I mean, that's not great, so at least it's something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Skipping silver might have been a mistake, because I wasn't sure where to go.
I'll go on ahead.
I gotta remember how to play as this chuckle fuck.
I love Chucklefuck. He's my favorite Sonic character.
What kind of animal is chuckle fuck?
A badger.
Chuckle fuck the badge.
Yeah.
You should commission some, like, 14-year-old idiot on DeviantArt to draw that for you.
I'll just contact Meester on his DeviantArt. Or my brother.
But that's not a spin rack, so I don't think he could draw that.
True. Just end, yeah, I'd end up with a picture of a spinner rack. By the way, I think it's very strange that Canadians call it, like, the lunchroom a calf. I just think that's really weird.
They call it what?
A calf?
A
C-A-F?
cafe or a calf?
No, I think it's short for cafeteria, like the real trendy. They're like, let's go to the calf.
It sounds like a fake slang term I would make up to make fun of dumbasses.
Yeah. The calf.
Granted, my elementary school had a cafetorium, so I'm not really in much of a place to judge.
It's like half cafeteria, half insane aquarium.
I got a Snape chat.
Snape chat?
It's from your brother. So hopefully it's not him without a shirt on. If it is, I'll probably vomit on myself. Oh, it's a spin rack by the Meester.
That's hanging in his room, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I died.
Now.
I'm sorry.
I accidentally hit X while the eagle was carrying me, and I just fell out of his talons and drowned. Like, what? It would take
Why would
like
they
one
put
line of code to make it so you couldn't have that
do
happen.
anything? Yeah.
I guess that's very hard mode for you.
Yeah. There you go. You can't fuck up.
Ah, shit. I just remember this level has a mod speed part. So look forward to that.
I'm trying to think. Granted, I'm not too well versed in Canadian slang, but I'm trying to think of like things that are either like New England slang that they wouldn't say in Canada.
There are some weirdo assholes who call water fountains bubblers.
Bubblers, yeah. I don't.
Crayfish?
Crayfish.
Isn't that a New England thing? It's crayfish or crawfish. The one that we say here is a New England thing.
Yeah. Or if you're from the very deep south, you call them crawdads.
I remember there's a level in Spyro 3 where you have to fight crawdads, and I was confused as to what they were as a kid.
Yeah. I think like a grinder.
I almost never hear anyone say grinder.
Yeah. I never
That's more
hear
of like
anyone
a
say
New
grinder.
York thing.
Yeah. Well, I think a New York thing is that you call it a hoagie
Yeah.
or a submarine. A grinder is a kind of sandwich like what you would
It's a
get
sub.
at Subway.
Like a Subway guy. And it's also an app for homosexual men to have sex with each other.
This is true.
Speaking of, hey Seth, can we get a Tinder update? I'll take that as a no. Granted, he probably hasn't heard it yet, but I'm just gonna assume.
You had to wait a few seconds before you just assume it's a no.
I mean, knowing him, if you ask him a question, chances are the answer is no.
So what do you want me to say?
How's the Tindering been going? Get any matches? Go on any hot dates?
Well, that hasn't happened. At least he hasn't made it very obvious that that has happened.
I mean, definitely hasn't gone on any hot dates. Maybe like some lukewarm dates.
Yeah, like
Some...
frigid dates.
It's a good band name.
The frigid dates.
Like the fruit, not the social outing necessarily. I should probably stop trying to skip the silver part, but now I'm like stubborn about it. Also, there's like no goddamn rings in this section. Oh, here's some. If I could land. Ah, Christ. Oh, there we go. Get the rings.
Spoiler alert, my brother's an asshole. I don't know
Wait,
why
what?
I never noticed this before.
Oh, this part's pointless, so that's nice. Oh, there we go.
No one genuinely thinks he's alluringly dreamy except one person. How is she? Alright, I have a glossary of Boston slang.
Oh, wonderful.
Do you want me to read through it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip over all the dumb, like...
Well, if you skip
nicknames
over all
for
the dumb
places.
ones, you won't read anything.
No, I'm gonna skip over, like, if I read, like, the Ave, which refers to Dorchester Avenue, that doesn't mean anything, who gives a shit, you know? But if I say, Ollie Ollie Oxenfree,
Isn't that like a children's game?
Yeah, but apparently it's a Massachusetts thing. Who knew? Do you say ollie ollie
I mean,
oxen free?
it's what you
in
say
Canada?
when you're done counting in hide and go seek.
Yeah.
Any other good ones? Or, you know, good ones.
I'm trying to think of ones that aren't like real. Like, this is a really bad list, to be honest.
What's wrong with it?
Like, none of these are like things that could be like universal at all. Or they're just like stupid like typed out Boston accents like chowda, which you know what that is. It's just
That's not
like,
slang, it's just them being unable to talk.
yeah. Stupid. Never mind. No, this is dumb.
I think there's some invisible walls that I'm having problems with.
All right. How about a blinker?
Wait, like in a car?
Yeah.
What is it supposed to be called? Just a turn signal?
Yeah.
I almost always hear that called blinker. I didn't realize that was a regional thing.
It might be. Do you guys call turn signals in cars blinkers?
Oh, hey, me.
Okay.
I'm talking about the game, not... Look at this quality game design.
Hey, not bad.
Are you shocked that this is not quality game design?
I'm trying to look... What else would you call them? I mean, they
Signal.
blink. They're blinkers.
I've never understood calling a remote a clicker.
I hate that.
They
It doesn't click.
Mostly don't click. Maybe they
It-
did back in the day, but not anymore.
Well, what's your opinion on Click, the Adam Sandler movie?
Great. It's a fantastic movie.
I don't think that's true. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I
One of the
I
greatest
just
films
assume.
of all time.
It's probably not as bad as like Grown Ups.
Probably not.
I just assume. Fuck. God. Shit. I assume that every movie he makes is worse than the last.
They just get like progressively worse.
I mean, I guess Funny People isn't bad, but that's basically a movie about how much he sucks.
Yeah.
He just happens to be in. Yeah, I'm definitely calling it a night after I finish the Sonic campaign. Oh, what the fuck? I mean, to be fair, that is very hard in that it's horse shit. So they changed something, I guess. Is better than if they just added some spike balls. Credit where credit's due and whatnot.
This is a BuzzFeed-esque article that says 10 slang terms you need to know.
I'm sorry, you broke up a bit. Can you repeat that?
10 Massachusetts slang terms you need to know.
What'll happen if I don't know them?
Well, then you need to. So
Yeah, but what if I
number one is masshole.
That's not a Massachusetts slang term. That's a slang term about people from Massachusetts. It's
Number
like what people
two.
in Maine call us.
Number 2. Massachusetts.
Basically the same as the first one, except it's what, like, 10-year-olds say.
Number 3. Zoomass. Number 4. Slammerst.
I've never heard that one. It makes me want to detonate a dirty bomb, but
Number 5. Ripper.
I thought it was like an Australian thing. What does it mean?
It's defined as a wild keg party. I think this is UMass centric. I don't know.
Great.
Number 6.
The pike.
Fair enough.
Number 7. Good shit.
That is by no means Massachusetts specific.
But can't you just picture, like, Matt Damon saying it? There you go. That means it's Massachusetts.
That's not something I even associate with, like, Boston accents. It's...
Yeah.
What is the definition? Just
It
wondering.
says a likable, genuine person.
What?
I really like Megan. She's a good shit.
Never heard it used in
I've
that
never heard
context.
that either.
I mean, I've heard people say good shit, but not...
Yeah.
Like, that's some good shit. It never...
Yeah, no, I've never heard it in that context.
Never as a singular. It's
Yeah.
always collectively, that is
Yeah.
good shit.
Number 8 is beat.
Excuse me?
It means unfortunate, unattractive, or unpleasant.
I'm not familiar with that either.
So you would say, "Oh, that's beat."
Okay, whatever you
Apparently
say.
we don't actually live in this state. None of this person does. Number 9 is the cape.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like people anywhere that has a cape will use that to refer to their
The-
cape.
Yeah. Right.
Like, I'm pretty sure the Cape Town in South Africa is called the Cape.
Yeah. And number 10.
No, fuck!
That coincidentally, that's number 10. No, I'm joking. Number 10 is wicked pissa. Because, you know, stereotype.
I know Wicked. I'm not sure I've heard Pisser. That's like what
Oh,
British
you don't
people call the bathroom.
A wicked pissa is something that's really good. Apparently, all of the slang in Massachusetts is backwards.
And that's just kind of slang in general.
I guess.
I don't think I needed to know any of that. Like,
I don't
only
think-
2 or 3 of them are actual things, and they're all really self-evident.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you could figure out that Cape Cod is the Cape without that dumb article.
Or the Massachusetts State Turnpike is called the Pike. I mean, it's like, it's not like obvious, but you know, it makes sense. Not like saying something is beat. I don't know. Which I've never heard
Not
ever.
me either. And it might be a Boston thing, but even then, I know people with Boston accents, and I've never heard any of them say that.
Yeah. Oh, there's one that my brother says. Not that my brother says, but my brother says that people say it is school, which is out east. Is that they call Dunkin' Donuts dunks? Yeah.
I mean, I know that America
never heard
runs on Dunkin', but
I've never heard of anyone calling it dunks. Like, that's so stupid. Like, I can't even comprehend it. Like, why?
I wonder if it's with an S or a Z.
It might be a Z.
Dunks.
I'm gonna pretend it's a C. Or a C. A C. It's a C.
The dunk.
Dunks.
Dunkirk.
Dunk. You call Dunkin' Donuts Timmy's? That's weird.
Shit, god fucking crap. Better get up another list, because I just game overed.
Oh no. I usually just say Dunkin' Donuts. Because that's the name of the place.
I mean, I very rarely go there, but I don't think I've ever referred to it as anything shorter than Dunkin' Donuts.
Also, I forget how Canadian I am until people pronouncing it Z is noticeably different.
Sil,
Pronouncing what Z?
let's get to Elise right
The
away.
letter,
Oh. Oh.
instead of the dumb thing they call
It's not
it.
Zed.
It's not. That's not. I mean, it technically is, but not to me. I figure if British people say it as Z, then it's technically correct to the English language, but I don't give a shit. But it's not Z, though.
I mean, Z doesn't sound like a letter, it sounds like a word. I mean, granted, U and Y are words, and W contains a word.
You want to know what'll probably piss off Canadians is that when like classic rock stations here play that one Rush song that's named after the
YYZ.
yeah, but the radio station DJs a lot of the time don't say YYZ and they say YYZ.
To be fair, that's named after an airport in Toronto. So
Yeah.
it actually kind of makes sense to call that by their weird dumb name for Z.
Yeah.
I don't think Rush is very good though.
Oh no, not this.
I mean, what? I don't know. We've definitely talked about this before.
Yeah.
Before, Neil Peart is a good drummer. Geddy Lee has a very obnoxious voice.
I'm not gonna start. This is a very contentious topic, particularly for myself and Killing You Guy. Oh, she's sedated! Oh my god.
I mean, they're not like the worst band ever.
No. I won't voluntarily listen to them.
They're better than like the Eagles or something. But
It's not hard to do.
I don't hate the Eagles as much as a lot of people do.
I
don't-
only hate specific, like, I'm okay with, like, earlier Eagles when they're more country-ish, but because I'm a loser and I like country music. When they get into, like, their weird, like, mainstream rock pseudo-disco shit, I'm like, nah.
The only thing worse than actual disco is pseudo disco.
Yeah.
Except for Disco Wilkins, of course. Rest
Yeah.
in peace.
He's the only disco.
Did we ever find his grave?
No.
There's gotta be like a
I didn't.
national cemetery service you can call or something. Because like he wasn't on any of like the Find a
Last-
Grave websites.
Last name Wilkins, first name Disco. The worst thing about trying to find like Boston slang lists is that a lot of them just like reused the same list, and it was that shitty first list that I found
Mm-hmm.
These are supposedly Cape Cod-isms. Which is, and a lot of them are kind of obvious.
Like,
Up Cape, down Cape, Southie.
I wonder what that could possibly mean. There's no context
bulky.
clues.
A bulky.
What?
A bulky? As in a bulky roll?
Still not sure what that is.
You don't know what a bulky roll is?
No.
It's the bread that you make into a grinder, of course.
Right.
Hoodsy cup. I'm
Hoodsies
adding
are pretty good.
Hoodsy cup. People that they don't know what hood milk is either.
I feel we talk about this like every goddamn time I stream, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it does stick with me that people don't know what hood is.
But it is very regional. Alright, I'll look up some Canadian slang since it was... You guys don't use homo milk, though, because I don't think there is much of an alternative for non-homogenized milk. Or for homogenized milk. I don't think you can really buy non-homogenized milk. So I don't think there's reason to, like...
They sell raw milk to dumb hippies that like bacteria.
But it's not like you can find it, and it's not like you generally
I have
specify.
seen signs in close proximity to me advertising raw milk.
In your house?
In the town that is near my house.
In the town. Alright.
I'm trying to be somewhat subtle for once.
Hey,
The place with all the fucking farms.
Yeah,
I've seen
I
raw milk
figured.
signs.
I figured at the dairy farms that are near your house, they would have raw milk. Oh, this is a quiz. Are you ready? You want to take this quiz on Canadian slang?
I'd love to. It would be my
Right.
honor.
And it's multiple choice, alright? What do you call a coffee with 2 creams and 2 sugars at Tim Hortons? Is it a double-double, a 2x2,
It's a double-double.
a cafe au lait,
It's
or
the
a
first
Dubs cream and sugar?
It's a double-double.
I think it's a double-double as well. It's correct.
I mean, the correct answer for what you call a coffee with milk and sugar in it is shitty coffee.
Wow. Alright, question number 2. What is a beaver tail? Is it the end of...
It's another word for taint.
Is it the end of a boat oar, part of a hockey stick, or a delicious treat? I know the answer to this one too.
I'm gonna go delicious treat.
It is a delicious treat. This is true.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily conflict with my answer.
No. But beaver tails are like a pastry. I think. What, they're similar
They're like
to
a bear
donuts.
claw.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, if you went to the store to buy a 2-6 and a Mickey, what would you be buying? Cleaning supplies, snacks, alcohol, or cigarettes?
I mean, there's
Sounds like alcohol.
a brand of malt liquor called Mickey's,
Yeah.
but that's not Canada specific.
I don't know.
2-6. I'm gonna say a 26-year-old Irish person.
What should we say?
I guess alcohol.
Okay. It is alcohol.
Okay.
There's a picture of a winter hat, and it says, what is this?
It's a
Duke?
It's a
A
toque.
Leduc? A toque? Or a Chipuk?
A Leduc.
It's a Leduc.
It's a toque. It's a toque.
It's a toque.
I think Leduc is funny,
Yeah.
but
Keener is the Canadian synonym for a brown noser, a butt kisser, a teacher's pet, or all of the above.
I mean, all of the above, because those first two are the same thing.
Yeah. No, it's just a brown noser.
What is the difference between a brown noser and a butt kisser? How can you kiss butt without getting your nose brown?
Depends what part of the butt you kiss, I suppose.
I guess.
You can kiss someone's butt without sticking your nose in their butthole.
Yeah, I mean you can, but it really diminishes from the experience for both parties.
This
That's
is
disgusting,
wrong.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is from canada.gov.ca. So
Wait,
you're wrong. No, I'm
this
joking.
isn't- Oh. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to do that, but
Regardless, Keener is not a slang. Anyways. How do you say sofa in Canadian? Is it a Chesterfield? Is it an ottoman?
it's Chesterfield.
Is it an armoire? Or is it a Chester bed?
It's Chesterfield, and I know that because of the Vienna
Bare
song.
naked lady.
Like a Chesterfield or an Ottoman.
Or an ottoman. Yeah.
Is that right?
I don't know how to say this. What is an eavestrough? Or eavestrough?
Spell it? Is it like French?
Eavestrough.
What are the options?
There's a picture of a Zamboni.
Okay.
There's a picture of a gutter. There's a picture of an old-fashioned, like, aluminum tub. Or metal tub. And there's a picture of Justin Bieber's face.
I'm gonna go gutter.
Okay, let's go gutter. It's a gutter. Apparently.
Trough sounds like trough, which is kind of like
Yeah.
a gutter. My thought process.
Now this one is very not good for audio. It says, which of these people are really givener?
Excuse me.
It says, in quotation marks, Given apostrophe ER.
Given her. I
Given.
hardly know her.
And so there's a picture of a woman sleeping but she's like sitting up and she's laying on like her arms, which are crossed in front of her. There's a picture of someone totally like shredding dirt on a dirt bike. And those are your two options.
I'm gonna go with a dirt bike.
It's a woman sleeping, or it's a person on a dirt bike.
I'm gonna go dirt bike.
Yeah, let's go dirt bike. It was a dirt bike. I don't know. That person's really giving her on that dirt bike. Now, what does it mean to deck out? Deck out? D-E-K-E? Deek? I know it's a hockey term, but I don't really know how to say it.
Options?
Is it to get extremely intoxicated and make poor choices? To engage in sexual activity with someone of the same sex? To avoid unwanted physical contact by moving stealthily? Or to work so hard you become fatigued?
I mean, it's gotta be the third or fourth if it's a hockey term.
I'm thinking it's the third one, because I think it's like like if you kind of like juke someone, like you get around someone. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, it was. What is a Chinook?
A Chinese Canadian?
Chinook. Is a Chinook a warming wind from the ocean into the interior regions, a person who loves to ski and snowboard, a species of prairie rabbit, or a sect of tribal Eskimos residing in the Arctic Circle.
I'm gonna go the last one. Just because, I mean, I assume it's where Kana comes from.
No, it is a warming wind from the ocean into the interior regions.
And that's disappointing.
Question 11. What does it mean to hack a dart? Is it to take a shot? Like a drink shot, evidently. Throw a snowball, smoke a cigarette, or throw a dart violently?
I'm gonna go snowball.
Let's try. Nope, it's to smoke a cigarette.
Oh.
Apparently.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
How do you people know what... Apparently they don't know any of these terms. These aren't real terms. Which of these is Canadian slang for beer? Brenda?
Fuck.
Suds? Brewski? Or poutine?
I've heard
I
of
think it's
brewski used by, like, frat bros.
And frat bros and, like, people at Bruins games.
I'm gonna use suds, because I think that's funny.
Suds?
Yeah. It makes me think of Sudzu.
No, it was brewski.
Aw. That's not Canadian.
No, people say brewski here, but they're definitely douchebags. It does sound very Canadian, though, if you say it.
Yeah.
I'll give that one. What's the difference between a Newfie and a Blue Noser?
Newfie is from Newfoundland.
Well, here
Blue
are your
Noser votes
options.
conservative?
One works in the oil industry and the other in fishing, or one is from Newfoundland and the other from Nova Scotia.
The second one.
Alright. We got it. Good job. I'm taking credit for all your answers, by the way.
I mean, you're the one who's entering them. So.
Yeah, I'm doing all the work. You're just playing that dumb game. Which of these is a bunny hug? There's a picture of two American football players hugging in uniform. There's a picture of what I would call a pullover hoodie. There's a picture of what I would call a nightgown. There's a picture of two little girls with bows in their hair hugging. Side hugging.
The hoodie one, I guess?
The hoodie one. It was the hoodie one. Wow.
I mean, hoodie hoods are kind of like bunny ears, I guess.
Yes.
If you squint.
Oh, this one's easy. This one's a slam dunk. What's a toboggan? A sled or a machine for cleaning a hockey rink? That's way too easy. You know, we have Zambonis here too. It's not like we have toboggans.
We have
here.
toboggans here.
This is not like it's not a thing. Due to her romance and subsequent marriage with a Canadian hockey player, in Canadian slang, Alicia Cuthbert may be referred to as a puck duck, a hockey honey, a puck bunny, or an ice bunny.
I think it's one of the bunny ones.
I think it's puck bunny.
Yeah.
That sounds really, really offensive, so I'm gonna pick it. It is puck bunny.
Goddamn puck
I
bunnies
don't mind.
go back to their own fucking country.
God damn. If you went shopping at the Bay at your local mall anywhere in Canada, where would you park your car? The underground parking lot, the sub park, the basement park, or the parkade?
Parkade sounds pretty Canadian.
Yeah. I could see. Sub Park also kind of sounds Canadian.
Yeah. I mean, parkade reminds me of cafetorium.
Yeah. It's like half parking garage, half arcade. You park your car and you play pinball. I don't know, what should we pick?
I think parkade.
Parkade. It was parkade. And the Canadians say, we don't say that. Alright. I know this. What are Habs?
The hockey team. Molly Rankin is not a Habs fan.
Les habitants de Montréal, of course.
I'm glad I made a reference to a concert that like 200 other people were at. That's real accessible.
This question says, yeah, fuck the Habs. Anyways, what's this called? And it's a picture of a candy, like a bar cookie, I suppose, maybe. It looks like it's half bar cookie, half fudge.
God damn it!
Got like chocolate and maybe nuts. There's like a strip of white, and then it looks like there's like some chocolate dressing frosting on top. And it's either a Canuck bar, a Nanaimo bar, poutine, or snow brownies. Well, I know it's not poutine. I don't think a Canuck bar is a thing.
I like snow brownies, but I don't think that's true.
And I feel like I've heard our Canadian friends talk about Nanaimo bars.
Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar.
So I'm gonna pick that one. I was right. I don't know what that is. I see a picture of it. Looks like it could be delicious. I don't know.
I game overed again, by the way.
Am I saying it? Is it Nanaimo bars? Is that right? Okay.
Nanaimo.
Nanaimo? Nanaimo. Nanaimo. Nanaimo? Nanaimo? You need to put that in international phonetic alphabet, my friend. Nanaimo. I'm quit. I don't care. If you were to get on an Air Canada flight from Tirana to Cowtown, where would you be going?
Toronto
to Edmonton, Ottawa to Calgary, Toronto to Calgary, or Toronto to Saskatoon?
It's Calgary or Saskatoon. I feel like Saskatoon is the most desolate of those options, but
wait. No, I think it's Calgary.
I mean, it sounds like cow.
If my minimal knowledge of Canadian sports is correct, I think the Canadian football team from Calgary is the Stampeders. Right? Maybe, or is it? No, it can't be. I think it's Calgary.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got 16 out of 20, and it says a true Canadian.
B-.
Apparently, a B- is good enough to be a true Canadian. We did it.
I feel like the last time I did Sonic 06, you went on WikiHow at some point, so I would recommend doing that.
Yeah, we drew Shrek, and my brother drew Shrek.
You should look for some WikiHow articles and read them.
Ooh, there's Canadian slang, and it has things that I understand next to it. So there's back bacon.
That's just Canadian bacon, right?
Yeah, I think so. My brother says, is the stream almost over? No.
Hopefully, assuming I can beat this goddamn level.
Icing sugar is powdered sugar.
I guess I can see that.
Yeah. You don't really use powdered sugar for anything but icing, so I guess that's right.
Confectioner's sugar.
Yeah. Whitener is a
That's what they call those weird schools where they sent all of the Inuits.
Jeez. No. It says powdered non-dairy creamer put in coffee or tea.
I will reiterate, do not put milk or sugar in coffee and tea.
No, it's non-dairy powdered creamer. So it's like the shittiest thing you can
I
put
maintain that caffeinated beverages should be drinking with no additives.
in drinking.
Drink it. This is really starting to get to me, you can tell.
Processed cheese is what we would call American cheese. I don't know.
Not all processed cheeses are American cheese.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brown bread as opposed to white bread. That
like
makes
wheat?
sense.
Or
Yeah, it says whole wheat bread. Yeah, you need this website. You get confused about all of these American terms. You need this website. It'll clear things up. We already went over homo milk, which is milk for gay people.
do you think that gay Magnus drinks homo milk?
Yeah, for sure.
They might have it in Jamaica. It's another former British colony.
Yeah. Then there's a rye and ginger, which
Is
is
that
Canadian
like the
whiskey.
latest teen pop sensation?
Yeah, apparently it's Canadian whiskey and ginger ale, which does not sound bad.
Yeah.
Would be the only way you could get me to drink whiskey, probably. Then these are classified as academic terms, which is to write a test, which is to take a test, apparently.
That seems incorrect. Like, writing a test would mean creating it.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be like calling reading a book writing a book.
No, we take tests. Our teachers write tests. God.
I wrote a really good choose your own adventure the other day.
And it says, I'm gonna say this word wrong. Invigilate? An exam is to proctor an exam? Yeah, I had
It's
to take
impressive that
classes.
they came up with a more funny word for that than proctor.
Yeah. A tutor. They call what they say is a tutorial is a recitation. Alright. I don't. Okay.
I thought you were trying to say tutor, but you were making fun of the OU.
No, it says tutorial.
No, I figured it out.
Then it says marking a test is grading a test. I've heard that here.
Yeah.
It's not particular.
I've heard grades referred to as marks.
Yeah, it's not common, but I've heard it. A supply teacher is a substitute teacher.
It makes it sound like they get him out of like a storage
You go to
closet.
WB Mason with all their like office supplies, and you get a supply teacher. Go down to Staples. Then it says other, which is Z. We already know Z. Chesterfield. We already know Chesterfield. The
Is Chesterfield the town here? It sounds like it should be.
There's some town around here that's Chester something.
Or Westchester? No, I don't fucking know.
It could be Westchester. It might be a thing. I don't know.
I've told you that my uncle used to call me Chester D, right?
Yeah, Chester.
I mean, she wants the Chester D.
That's true.
That's what I say to all of my potential romantic partners. I'm like, hey, you want to come back to my place and get some of that good old-fashioned Chester tea? And then they leave in disgust.
Another term is the bill, which is the receipt or check that you get from... Oh, Westchester is a county in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. The bill is what Canadians ask for in a restaurant.
I feel like I've heard that.
I've heard the bill too.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not nonsensical.
The bill's not particularly Canadian. I have heard it.
It sounds more polite than the check.
Yeah.
More
Eaves,
formal.
Trow, truff, we already went over. Gutters. Elastic is a rubber band, which I think is also a Boston thing.
I know of that. I think I only know of it in the context of Canadian slang, though.
Okay. I feel like I've seen it on like Boston slang stuff. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, Boston is relatively close to Canada.
Yeah. Girl guides or Girl Scouts. I already knew that. Thank you. Thank you to my Canadian friends.
If you didn't say that, I would have thought it was like a madam.
Oh God. A house.
Do they have like wine tastings, but for hookers?
Oh God.
This is a nice vintage 91, all the way from the Champagne region of France.
A house coat is a robe or a bathrobe.
I thought it would be like a fumigation tent.
Yeah, maybe.
I would wear a robe that had all of like those dumb circus colors on it. That would be cool.
Hydro is electricity. I knew
Which
that.
we've been over. It does not make any fucking sense at all.
A serviette is a napkin, paper napkin.
That's just French bullshit.
Yeah, that's way too French. The tap is the faucet or spigot, which
I've heard that here.
Yeah.
I mean, tap water is a thing.
Ellie says only hoity-toity people call them serviettes. Good, because it makes you sound like a French Canadian.
I feel I could see.
Not that there's anything wrong with being
like,
French Canadian. But
I could see a hoity-toity American calling a napkin a serviette.
yeah. Oh, honey, could you fetch the serviettes? Killing You Guys says it's because in many areas the electricity comes primarily from hydroelectric dams, which
I guess that makes sense.
that's what I figured. The washroom is the bathroom, which I very rarely heard that here.
Yeah.
That's not like a what thing.
Ah, fuck!
Runners are tennis shoes.
I mean, I never hear anyone call them either of those, but I'm aware of both of the terms.
Yeah, I generally just say sneakers. Regardless
Whatever
of what...
happened to high-top sneakers?
Wow.
Do you have yours like I still have mine? I could go on if you'd like.
You don't have to. And then they say postal code instead of zip code, which also makes sense. I can't find a fault there. Since it is, that's literally what that is.
Like, zip is an abbreviation or something. I'm pretty sure.
Then there's a list of things you'll only find in Canada. Which I could have used seeing some of the things on this. Beaver tail, we've already been over that. Poutine, we already know.
I mean, they have it other places, it's just not particularly good most of the time.
Yeah.
Although I did look the other day, last time we discussed poutine, And there's quite a few places here that have it.
Yeah, there are. It's becoming like really trendy around here, I think. They're like, ooh, cheese and gravy on French fries. It's real trendy. If you feed me plenty of poutine, I will have a heart attack. I'm convinced of that. Just to respond to Cinecorn's comment. Ketchup chips, I'm aware that they exist. I'm confused by them.
I mean, ketchup implies a liquid and viscosity that you really can't get in a chip dressing.
Also, I don't care how it's usually pronounced in Canada because I'm American, so I say poutine. Deal with it. If I wanted to be French Canadian, I'd say poutine.
Putain.
Vinegar on fries.
I mean, they have salt and vinegar here. I don't know, I'd prefer vinegar on fries to ketchup on fries. But granted, I eat fries plain.
Yeah, I like plain fries too. I'm not a ketchup on fries kind of person. Butter tart, which would have been nice to know months ago. It's a butter tart is a small pecan pie-like tart. I don't know. I don't know if I'd try it. I might. I don't know. Bar. We already went over. Tortillere. I know what a tortillere is.
Yeah, that's just French again.
It's a like a French Canadian meat pie.
Meat pies aren't really a thing here. I mean, I guess chicken pot pie, but that's really it.
I think tortilleres tend to be red meat?
Yeah.
Question mark?
That sounds about right. I mean, like in England, they have all sorts of meat pies.
What is that? Wait, the extra syllable I'm giving what?
Tortillere?
Tortillere or bar.
You just gotta sound like Sloth from the Goonies to say that properly.
Milk in a bag is not a thing. It's just tortillere. That's what I'm saying.
I still refuse to believe that milk in a bag exists, just because it seems like such a terrible idea.
Yeah. I can't. What if your bag punctures? What do? There's nothing you can do. You just shit out of luck. Cartons don't puncture. Have you ever seen a punctured milk carton?
I mean, you could, but it wouldn't just be like a tiny leak. It would have to be a large hole, like practically carved into it.
I have to see milk in a bag to believe it. I'm not saying tortillere, I'm saying tortillere. There's a difference. I'm not saying you poke holes in the milk bag. I'm saying your milk bag could get poked. That's all I'm saying.
It could be sabotage.
Okay. No, I don't want you to beat up a milk bag. I want you to like poke
Although,
it with a really
that would be pretty funny. If you like went to a gym and used
like a
milk bags.
Yeah. Then there are brands. Canadian only brands.
Canans.
Yeah.
Like
Smarties.
a canard, but
Smarties, which are different than American Smarties.
I mean, it's not a Canadian only brand, it's just a
No.
different thing.
Yeah. A lot of this is just things that aren't in America that happen to be in Canada. Crispy Crunch.
Is that like Rice Krispies
Apparently it's a chocolate bar.
with Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
I mean, we have regular Crunch.
Yeah.
which is sort of implicitly crispy. Fuck. I gotta pay attention. I really don't want to do this a fourth time.
Coffee crisp.
That sounds good. I don't know what it is, but
It's also a chocolate bar.
I mean, I like
Okay.
coffee. I almost said Cosby. Anyways, continue.
Caramilk or caramilk.
Ugh. I don't know what that is, but it sounds disgusting.
I don't know. It's apparently another chocolate bar.
Oh, it made me think of like caramel flavored milk, which
Yeah.
sounds horrific. Granted, they have coffee milk here, and that's not too bad.
And then Shreddies, which I
So like
think
off-brand Shrek, or
Brand Shrek. I think Shreddies are just shredded wheat. I think Ellie told me about.
that doesn't sound
Shreddies.
appetizing.
Yeah. Then there's 5-pin bowling.
What? Why would you do that?
I don't
You
know.
can't even make a triangle with 5 pins. At least use 6. God.
Yeah.
Finally! God damn! Christ! And now I gotta do the Mach speed.
Then it says Mountie. Everyone knows what a Mountie is. That's not interesting. A Toonie. Everyone knows what a Toonie is. Well, not everyone, but I know what a Toonie is.
I mean, they're tiny, they're toony. They're all a little loony.
Yeah. Tiny Toon Adventures. And then a Toque. And we know what a Toque is. Oh, there's expressions. You ready?
Yep.
The first one is eh. The second one is Canuck.
Both well known.
Yeah. Clicks is slang for kilometers or kilometers
Oh,
per hour.
yeah, I've heard that. This is like, it's 20 clicks north, you shitbags, or something.
Is going 100 clicks on the QEW. Does that make sense?
Fuck.
Is it the QEW? I think it's the QEW. I don't know. I've been to Canada twice. I'm sorry. I did drive on that road though. Whatever it's called.
I gotta concentrate.
Okay, killing you guys says that makes sense. The QEW is a thing, thank you. Yeah, I drove on it to Toronto. Anyways.
I'm gonna take my earbuds out. You can keep talking if you want, but I'm not
Okay.
gonna listen.
Alright. A hoser. That's stereotypical at best. A keener, which I just learned. A kerfuffle, which people kind of say here. That's not. I've heard it. That's mostly people being kind of like hoity-toity, though. Molson muscle is a pot, like a beer gut. I've never heard Molson muscle, but that's very Canadian. A lineup is a line of people or a queue. No one, it's not like it's a hoity-toity word, but like people don't really say it, so when someone says kerfuffle, it's just like, what are you doing? For sure means definitely. I say for sure a lot. No, we just call them lines. Unless it's like you're in a police station and you have to pick like a criminal out of a lineup or a baseball lineup or something. But no, we don't use lineups like that.
I did it.
You did it?
If I had to do that fucking level again, I was gonna explode.
Conglomerations. To be on Pogi.
Just ate it.
Why are you talking about periods again? God damn it.
Periods?
I don't know, it was a joke.
It means to be on welfare, apparently. I don't know. A Mickey, we already went over. A 2-4 is a case of beer containing 24 bottles. And an arse, or a bum, is not a Canadian word at all. And we know what that means. So
Alright, one more.
That's all that website has.
Alright, just... Thankfully, the bosses do not have very hard mode. So I'll do Shadow and Silver another time.
Woo.
You should go on WikiHow. Maybe they'll have some inspirational words for me.
Wiki how to beat Sonic 06.
I believe this is a different start, or I could just be thinking of the other versions of the level. These laser patterns are definitely different.
So I'm pretty happy. I learned a lot of Canadian slang that I'll probably forget. WikiHow Minecraft. This was a Google suggestion. WikiHow. 6 easy ways to play Minecraft.
Are there hard ways?
I mean, there are harder ways to play Minecraft, I suppose, but
Yeah, if you tried to run it on like a toaster or something, but...
like, limit yourself in playing the game, but no, it's not really that hard of a game at all, because, like, 8-year-olds play it. It's not a technically hard game. Fuck! This isn't interesting. I thought this was gonna be funny.
I believe there is a wikihow.txt Twitter account, so you could look for there for inspiration if you need to.
Alright, let me see. This post on WikiHowTXT says, wash clothes and soap inside your vagina.
I would like to know more about that.
I would too. I don't
You
think
should
that
ask
you should do
Jeeves
that.
about it or something.
Ask Jeeves. I'll open up Bing.
I hate to disappoint you, but Ask Jeeves no longer exists. It just redirects to Ask.
That's gross.
Which, granted, it's still fairly amazing that Ask still exists, but...
No, yeah, it really is.
Ask should buy Ask FM, and then there'll be a full circle of terrible internet shit garbage.
Telling the guy wants me to read this one. It is WikiHow how to die on your deathbed.
That's like the one fucking thing you don't need instructions for. Dying isn't hard. Literally everyone who has ever lived has done it.
And if you haven't done it, then
You're
you will do it.
going to.
Or you might be alive and doing it on the inside, like my brother.
Or me.
Or me. My brother just got another review for Lacey's Arthur story.
What does it say?
What does it say? Should I open it?
Yeah.
Okay. I can actually have a really entertaining time reading my brother's reviews on his fanfiction out loud. That would be fun.
Go for it.
It's a lot of stupid. It says, "This is the best story I've ever read. Didn't see that coming." Which, if it's the best story you've ever read, that's...
I think I left one. I don't remember.
You think you left a review on that?
Yeah. It was like, what an original story. I bet you came up with this all on your own or something.
I don't see that comment on it.
You might have not posted it.
Someone commented on the Lacey story that says, "This is much better written than your other stories aside from that skeleton one.
Oh, that was mine. I'm
Congratulations
sorry.
on the improvement."
Yeah, that was me.
Congratulations.
That was intentional.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Thank you.
I need to read the reviews from the one that I'm writing with my brother.
You should subject our audience to the gay bathhouse story.
No, I'm not.
It's funny.
It's funny, innestine. For some reason, even though, like, the story that my brother and I are writing together specifically puts my fanfiction.net username in, like, the description, no one seems to think that it's a collaboration story.
Wait. Hold on a gosh darn second.
Yeah.
People who like fanfiction are not intelligent? No fucking
Or,
way.
at the very least, not good at reading comprehension.
You'd think that people who read garbage stories for idiots would at least know how to read.
But no.
It's kind of an integral part of reading, is being able to read.
No.
Arthur Reed. There should be... Hey, Seth, I don't know if you're still listening to this. Make a story called Arthur Reed, where he reads. Maybe it's just Arthur read a book, the end. I don't fucking know. I'm very antagonistic at the moment. It's strange.
Yeah. My personal favorite reviews on our collaboration story is our one from Travis 2015 that says, "Boys shouldn't wear dresses, it is wrong. Arthur needs to wear a suit and Francine the dress, even though these are tolerant times," Travis 2015. And one from Ismail and Luigi, which reads, "The story needs to be taken down."
I mean, he's not wrong.
My brother says he had Arthur read fan fictions where Arthur read all my stories about him.
No, I know. I meant it as like a pun on his name, or I don't fucking know.
Well, Arthur Reed fanfictions is a pun on it.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. It's a level that I never appreciated it on. Thank you for expanding my view.
There you go.
I'm on the last level, which you'd think would be refreshing, but there's the lingering fact in my mind that I'm only a third of the way through. You still on WikiHow?
I do have it open, yeah. I should read the how to die on your deathbed.
I was
Step
thinking
1.
the soap one, but
No,
whatever.
Step 1. Get comfortable. Nothing is worse when you die than to be uncomfortable.
How does the author know? They're not dead, presumably, or at least they weren't when they wrote it.
Comfortable. Make sure you have all of your pillows and blankets you need. And if you still have it, have a picture of a celebrity or other family who has previously died.
Wait,
That
a
means a lot.
celebrity or other family?
Yeah. So if you have a
Is that
celebrity,
implying there's at least one celebrity in everyone's family?
yeah, like my cousin Fur.
Is she a celebrity?
Thanks, Tails. You were a big help.
She is to me.
How is she?
I don't know. Great, sure, whatever. This will help you later in the release stage.
What?
Step 2.
Ladder?
Yeah, L-A-T-T-E-R. I think it's supposed to say later.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 T's. Step 2. Talk to your family and friends, whether it is on the phone or in person. This is most necessary so you have support from others, and usually they will just show up, but you might want to call them just in case they do not show up.
You
Studies
don't
show...
really need support with dying. I mean, like, emotional support maybe, but it's not... You're not gonna not be able to die if you don't have people saying nice things to you. And if you could, then why would you want them to say nice things to you?
that you need their support because of the inevitability of death. It also says, studies show it is actually easier to realize you're dying with family around than not. Which I want to see how they conducted
Citation,
that study.
please.
That sounds like a great study. They had people die who had family around and who didn't, and the people who didn't realize they were dying.
They didn't pick people in hospices, they just randomly decided to euthanize some volunteers and
Yeah.
separate half of them from their loved ones.
3. By the way, the pictures in this WikiHow are fantastic.
At some point, like a year or two ago, WikiHow had an initiative. I went off of a boost ramp, and it sent me to my death. I overshot the platform. I didn't press a single button. Anyways, yeah, there was an initiative a few years ago where they wanted to add pictures to, preferably drawings, to every step of every article,
Yeah.
and they're all amazing.
Step 3. Let your family go. It
Oh
is
yeah, fuck off. You can leave now.
It has come to that point when your body and mind will reject dying, and you could feel a series of pain in yourself if you don't. Let go of your family and friends' hands. This is the sad part, when they might start crying. If you find a disturbance, you could ask them to turn
In
around
the
or
forest?
exit the room. Please, leave the room. I need to die. God, these pictures are terrifying. Step 4, breathe. When you finally know it's time.
Wait. That's
You
the
weren't breathing.
opposite of what you want to do. The whole point of dying is you don't fucking breathe, idiot. God.
We have to breathe before you die. Presumably.
Not if you were born before your lungs are formed.
True.
You insensitive cunt.
Sorry.
I'm very punchy at the moment.
Yeah, I clearly wrote this WikiHow. Breathe. When you finally know it's time, take a deep breath in, and then breathe out. Your body is unfortunately taking its last breaths in life, and this will help you peacefully go to sleep. Nothing is worse than suffering from short little breaths.
I can think of things that are worse than that. the Holocaust, some other thing.
A lot of things. Step 5. Look up and push up. For your soul to leave your body.
Drop and give me 20, motherfucker. I don't care that your muscles are atrophying. Get down on the fucking floor.
For your soul to leave your body, you will need concentration and self-motivation. Remind yourself that there is a whole new world out there to explore. Once you push yourself up, your soul will leave your body, and somebody will likely be there to guide your soul to the afterworld. No matter what religion you believe in, this method will successfully get you to release your body when you're ready.
I like that
that
they're
mean?
certain that there's an afterlife, but they're not certain that someone will guide you there.
Yeah. Likely be there.
I'd also like to see the statistics on that.
Step 6. Finished.
Is there more, or...?
Nope, that's it.
Oh. I mean, I guess it makes sense that there wouldn't be any instructions for finish, considering the people who'd be reading it wouldn't be able to anymore.
Yeah. You have successfully died.
Wait, what?
All right, let's roll.
What? I got to the end. Oh, there's a switch. I got to the part where you're supposed to switch back to Sonic, but I didn't hit the switch yet it still triggered his dialogue. So Knuckles was just staring at an empty wall, and Knuckles, thanks! Wait, yeah. Yes, that was correct. I don't know why it's second guessed. Just by the way, this level is almost identical.
Good. How to show love.
I need to hear this one.
Okay. Very good. Step 1. Give them compliments. Sometimes it's easy to think that the people around us know how much we care for and appreciate them, when in reality, they have no idea. To make it clear to them how much you do value them, dole out the compliments when they come to mind. Step 1, wear the same t-shirt every Friday.
Wear a Bob Dole 96 t-shirt every Friday.
Ellie's not pulling the punches, that's for sure. To make it clear to them how much you do value them, dole out the compliments when they come to mind. Was dinner absolutely incredible? Say it. Do they look really good today? Say it. Do they get you like no one else gets you? Say it. They'll beam with pride. Keep them genuine, though. If you don't like her hair, don't say you do. If you don't like his cooking, don't lie. Instead, say you love the time and effort he went to. So, just...
What if you don't like anything about them? How can you show them you love them then?
Oh, maybe...
I guess you could say you love that you don't like anything about them.
Yeah, that's true. Compliments don't mean anything if you don't mean them. What's more, they may see right
Compliments
through
also
them.
don't mean anything if you dole them out.
Yeah, you're just like everything. All the time, just like, you're great, man.
How is she, though?
Great.
Also, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here.
You play the video game.
Oh.
There you go. Step 2. Encourage them to be happy. Let's say you're dating a guy or girl, and you broach the topic of you going to grad school. They immediately shut you down, telling you that it's too much time and it's too much money. Would you feel very loved? Probably not. So when you want to show love, keep their wants in mind. If it makes them happy, encourage it.
I feel like that advice is not very good.
This is so long. No one
Like cocaine can make people happy, but that doesn't mean they should fucking do it, and it doesn't mean you should encourage them.
Yeah, you shouldn't encourage people to do cocaine. You hear that?
Unless it's for congestion.
How to make it in Hollywood. How to prevent kickback in Animal Crossing Wild World. How to deep condition your hair properly if you are a black female. That's me. How to get followers on Instagram.
Step 1, create an Instagram account. Step 2, pay a weird Russian guy $5.
I would not take any advice from WikiHow on beard growth at all.
What about cancerous growths?
I might take that advice.
I just finished the last Sonic hard mode level, by the way.
Congratulations.
I believe you mean congratulations.
How to act around your grandpa.
I'd like to know that.
Step 1, have respect. Step 2, be kind. Step 3, speak clearly. Step 4, talk. So speak clearly before you talk. Step 5, write some notes. Step 6, love him with all of your heart.
We'll talk to him by writing some notes.
Yeah, because grandpa's deaf, he can't hear you. Step 7, help him. Step 8, use your common sense. Step 9, take pictures of your grandpa. Just anytime, you
What
know,
if he's
on the
from
toilet.
like before photographs and think they're gonna take his soul?
What if you're like me and both of your grandfathers are dead? That's
Well, you
it.
just have to die and then they'll probably be there, according to that other article.
Then my grandpa will take a selfie with me. Yeah, I should take a picture.
If heaven is real and I go there and my grandfather takes a selfie with me, I'm gonna re-kill myself. Granted, that's quite a few caveats.
True.
That doesn't seem like a likely scenario, but...
Yeah. Well, this picture's gonna be real artsy. Because I got
done,
my
by the way.
microphone and my pop filter and... Wow. No, I don't really care. It's 16. Alright.
Miss Elise? It's over.
Oh, we're almost up to day 200 on my beard.
We give thanks for the blessing.
That's intense.
May we always continue this. Sonic Soniana,